This is Brother Chad and Brother Mark, G.C.B. I want to show you how to remove this dash out to get to the heater core, because to do the heater cores on these Ford trucks, you got to remove the dash. We're going to try and replace the dash with the Grand Marquis dash, but that's something different. We took the bulk of the stuff out, so this way I can show you everything, you know. Of course, you got to be cautious with this stuff. It breaks all the time. This one was already broken, so Brother Mark's is going to rip it off, you know. Well, let me give you some rundowns. You know, of course, the sides have to come off. If you got a holy shit handle, you know what I'm saying, like this, it slides up in there, and then you know you got 2 screws here, 2 screws up on the top. You know, quick and easy. Let me show you the top part. This part here pops right off. You know, you just put a screwdriver and gently pry it off so you don't break it. Now, if you got the daylight running lights, you got this plug here. And then you got these 2 plugs here, which is for this. That bolts up there. This just pops off. But this wire here runs up through there. So you gotta take that off. Now to get the airbag out, of course, disconnect your battery. Make sure it's dead. You know, you got 2 bolts right up in there. You got one there somewhere. I don't know. Right there, I guess. You know, you move the glove box and then you come up top. And you got the one right there. Man, I suck on the camera. But this is majority of the stuff out. We already got the seats out. We'll pass you back on to Brother Mark. I suggest to remove the driver's seat. Alright? Because when you're pulling the dash out, it's easier if you remove the driver's seat and then you can just let the column hang. Well, we're taking the column out, but we're going to remove the dash with the column in, just hanging, you know, so this way you can see what we're talking about. It's not a hard job. It's really easy. If I'm not mistaken, the only issue you're going to have is this freaking antenna wire, because the way they got it ran. You're going to have some vacuum wires, but we'll show you all that, you know. It's going to be a short, quick video. That's why we took majority of the stuff off. But, alright, let Brother Mark get you set up, and we'll get the ripping and tearing, just going crazy. Right. Brother Mark had a furry little friend. Big old rat came up and wanted to say, hey, what's up? Would have been an awesome short. Yeah, I was going to pull out the cluster for the hell of it. He was. That's how we are. Here, you need to undo that tab right there. Oh man. This the truck that we put a motor and transmission in from an old 05 Grand Marquis. I'm hoping I can swap the dashes out. I know I gotta swap out the column because of computer issue, but everything should line up the same. But see, there's all the vacuum lines I was talking about. Alright, man. That piece there, try and save. Try not to break it. You can break the top pieces. Yeah, just rip that off, throw it outside. But that bezel goes across to the light switch.
This whole thing here?
Yeah. Which I believe you gotta pull the light switch out. You never done it before, so it ain't gonna be easy. You got tabs behind it. Or does it come right off? No, on the bottom there's tabs.
Inside. It's just a sign.
No, you push a tab to the side. Yeah, there you go.
There's only one tab.
Well, you just pull it to the side and it just pops right out. That piece we don't want to break. Even though it's already broken where the screws are, but Fords are a pain in the butt. Oh man, I don't remember what I got on this side. I got a few plugs on this side. Got a few plugs on, a few screws on top. Let me see a small screwdriver so I can get this stuff unplugged.
Quick second. Don't have it. There you go. I just unplugged this.
Yeah. Now there's plugs on both sides, but once we get the dash out, we'll show you the plugs. You know, the easiest crap. You can't crisscross them because they all just have their own thing. Well, this is all one piece. Normally, you take all these screws out to get that off, but you see it's broken up. It's common on a Ford.
This is how easy it is to break them.
Alright,
Man, I have to mess clean up now.
pull this cluster out just for the hell of it. Need 7mm. Needs to go. Little quick tip. You got a Grand Marquis or a Ford truck. I think Grand Marquis is in the trunk. Ford Tauruses are in the trunk, I believe. But the pickup truck, if it don't start and you go to you spray some starter fluid or brake cleaner inside the bezel when it starts up. Don't go straight to the fuel pump. Check the fuel pump relay, check the fuse, and then right here is a nursery switch. You know, sometimes when they're getting old and you know up in age, when you slam the passenger door, it will pop that switch. So before you even think about a fuel pump, check the relay, check the fuse, and check the switch. It's just a button that pushes down. Once again, when we get dash out, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just cut that word. No big deal. I'll just, if you got using that one right there, that one, yeah. Alright, so, I believe I take out these screws here. I'm leaving room to the steel plate here. Steel plate stays in. I don't think it comes out, but we'll know shortly. Yeah, no one needs so long. Two round wires on this side. Ring bolts. Ring nuts away my bolts. Yeah, all that's good. Now you got that brace. It should be 13. I don't think it's 15. I'll give you 13. And tension. Short. There you go. Oh, you know, you can clean stuff. The bolts still clean up pretty quick. Alright, basically, I think. Did I have 10 more there? Sure. I got 7 of you. No, I have 10 more there. Now you're going to have bolts. One nut here and one nut there. And the dash should rotate out, but
what else is?
There's 4 there. Just way in the back. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this one out now.
Oh, I need to disconnect. No, I don't.
And then that one wire there too. See, when you pull off this top piece, it has some hidden screws right here that you gotta take out. No, those I don't think you gotta take those out. Those ain't to nothing. 2 on top. Yeah, those you don't got to take out. These 2 screws there you don't got to take out at all. And then you got some screws right here. Drop the screw.
We dropped the screw.
This one's go. It's the to the metal. Okay, I got it. Keep going.
Let me see why I want to take it off.
Yeah, you pull all this. That's some milk, but they'll come out. Okay, you want to ratchet. This side, we'll pull up this side. And then back line. There's a jump on the back line somewhere. What am I looking for? Oh! You know, one more there, and this, and a couple of base screws actually all over this action.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably a lot. Yeah, this side's easy side. That's the pain both side. Which I want to sit around finger, but I'll give you this one. Check out.
Where's that fucker?
You know, real hard part is that plug down there. No one plug wall. Yeah. That's the hardest thing to hold down that plug wall. Stick in between. Yeah, shove it up in there and twist. Easy peasy. Come on, man. Right side. Make sure that everything plug in this side. That's where it goes. Loader. Got it. I hate full plugs, man. They're so complicated. Alright, that thing there, same time. Okay. Here's the thing to stop doing the Oh, yeah. Okay, one screw here. 5/16. No, 7. Oh, no, it was 10. It was 5/16. Okay, next drop. Nope, I say there's blood on this side somewhere, to be honest. I just can't think. I want to say there's blood. Let's break it. Something. I know there's something else on this side. Don't go yet. Oh my god, everything to do with it. There's something I just don't quite know just yet. Something on this side. I don't get. Wiggle. I should hold that by my hand. Something's telling me that I had to pull this one piece out to get something, but I don't want to pull it out. I don't have to. It's real time, man. Come on.
Alright, so you don't do that.
What? Is that one? You don't mess that one there. It's just that big handle plug?
This one?
Yeah. But it don't come off like thing. So hard. Tell me it's not easy. I hate it. I'm doing it. Right. It's off. Why did they put star screws here?
There's one big pain box.
Alright. All I saw some plug. Drop the power. Actually, no, drop the power. I gotta get on that side. Get the Alright, switch sides. I'm moving everything here except for this right. Alright. Now there's gonna be a big old plug on this side. You're gonna fight, struggle, cuss a little bit, throw a tool across the shop, but let me show you something. We can get this collapsed. Alright. Way down in there. Oh man, I don't got my light with me. Mark, give me my flashlight on the ground. Way down in there, you got 3 plugs, 10 mil bolts. Yeah, it's hard to see. Let me get a light in there. See those 3 plugs? Let me get. You got 1, 2, 3. They're all color coded. 10 mil bolts. You got to remove those. This here, you know, get a screwdriver in there and pull the tabs up, and that comes right out. But I'm gonna have Brother Mark pull those out while I work on the inside. So, Brother Mark, get a 10 mil short ratchet. No, you're gonna need McNubbs on that job. And we go back inside and we tear some stuff up again. Oh, well, I got you in my hand. Let me show you something. Oh, let me show you something. Oh, that's all you got on this side. A few plugs. You know, you just unbolt them. 2 grounds on the bottom. You got that metal bracket right here. Oh, right there. And then what we're trying to get at, that Brother Mark's gonna be undoing. There's a thing there with a handle on it. That has to come out. It's a pain in the ass. But once Brother Mark gets the bolts out, then we can yank on it. I mean, I can pull the cover off now, but that's what I'm going to be working on next. So, oh, that Brother Mark thinking too hard, man. So, let me get you set back up here. And we're going to be gonna be tearing this stuff up a little bit. Alright. Oh. Man, it's good, man. It's good, man. I don't know what you're doing. Oh. Ah, it's a tight fit for a fat man. Oh, what'd I do? Actually, I think you gotta have that undone first, Mark. But while you do that, I'm gonna pop off this. I'm just trying to see what else. Whatever steel braces, what else can disconnect. So this screw here. This screw here. Some steel brace. Spare small. Oh, what's that? Both of them out. Both of them out. They fade. I know. You got two screws on you. One here, one here. They both the steel part body. You gotta make sure you take those out. There be the black screws. Alright. Oh, I got both of them. No. Oh, got it here. Oh, here, both right here. I got it. One somewhere. No, this one right here. Alright. No. I think it's just one. Man, this carpet's all old. It's stiff tight, man. There we go. Oh, so I need to pull that up. It's not like the other side. What is it? Look at that deep. You got that no deep or no? No. Oh, I lost that no deep somewhere. That ain't good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, first stuff there. Lost 10. Anything better? Anything better? What in the world? Oh, that's it. See, I like pull both seats out. Because this is so much easier. Move around, crawl around. And I know there's two screws that holds the bracket in. I just gotta find the other one. And I think I just found it. This heater core in the truck definitely was leaking, man. There's brown stuff everywhere. Come back on the other side. This is why I say you take both seats out. There's that other one. I knew there was two here. Oh, it's on the back side right here. Guess I need a deep to actually get to it. Go for 97. Get in. Yeah, all three up? Yeah, go. Right up. That's the only thing, but go back in first, take time. So, see what kind of loose we got now. I know there's. Alright, so, I'm not sure if you just cycle there. Oh, that's not good. I'm just waiting to see what else holding this. It's been so long since I pulled my dash. Let's see if I'm not holding it. Yeah, take it out. That's not. Alright, this ain't come out easy. Oh. This ain't come out easy. gotta hate this over here, man. Freaking tabs do not want to come off. Oh, man. This is the one you're gonna fight with. We got the side tabs you're supposed to just lift up on them and don't always work out good. I hate this part here, Mark. That's the worst part. Hold on. All that is just to support it. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. This back's so tight. Right here. Oh, man. Oh, finally. Finally. Whew. Oh, wet no nose. All right. Something else holding. Dash came up. No, those are instead of metal. Yeah, that is. No, this wasn't plastic. No, that's it. No, this is not. Oh, that's quick. All right, there goes the other screw. For this side,
Can you see her?
there's a screw right here. The minute you drop the column, sitting right there. You need a gun and 1/4 inch 7mm bit. It's the first time ever doing this. You. This bolt, another bolt around here somewhere. No, it's in here. There's it. Still got my air vents, the air plug. I know it's there somewhere. Oh, no, that's my box. Just easy to head this out. I can't remember what's in there. Oh, that's right here. Is it right there? No, it's the trim. Or does it come off? No, that comes with the dash. It's not even low. It's the black trim. That one out there. Oh, where's that plastic? Nothing so. There you go. The engine label open. All right. Hey, look at that. All right, we're getting somewhere now. All right. Well, we'll show you when we put the dash out, but we still got to deal with the vacuum lines. Vacuum lines and this antenna. What is that?
That just pulls out.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. It'll give me more access to the antenna if I'm not mistaken. Oh, one more.
There's a plug right there. No.
Yeah, so the lighter lights up. I heard something too. Alright, let's see.
Let me go check real quick.
Yeah. Alright. Now the antenna here, you know, we took out. Oh man, I'm getting a. Let me switch to the other side. I'm getting a crank. Trying to find a cattle prong. Alright, with the cup holder out, you know, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. Now you can start fishing out the antenna. You know, we're going to deal with the antenna first, and then we're going to deal with the other vacuum line. So, would I believe the vacuum line stays in? You just fish it out this way, if I'm not mistaken. But Mark's trying to find my prong so I can pop these whatever you want to call them out. You find it?
Prong, so I can find you.
All right. Yeah, this antenna, I hate this damn thing, man. Because it has so many points to it. You think you'll be quick to the antenna. I'll tell you what, that's it. All right, now, let's get these. I believe the stays in, Mark. I believe the fish out. It's a good thing to get it. Yeah. I don't know. There's no table. All right, so. All right, now. Everything should be free. So what you do now is pull easy. Sometimes it must be, oh, wait a minute. You don't plug the button for a water?
No.
You don't plug the ground, plug right there. Ooh, we're about to have this there. Take it, no plug right here. It's all good. I mean, that's all. Right there. You just look. Take it down, man, take it down. Take care of it. Here. Separate it from that piece. But most of that rust from there, really. If you don't have patience, you'll only be doing this. I got a couple of them. Twist it. You got a name right there. Now, you can go and get a drink of coffee and. Now at work, I do this by myself, you know. But it's always good to have uno dos. Dos people, 2 people. And then next week, we're going to show you how to remove a dash from an old 5 Grand Marquis.
I'm just gonna do that.
They're 8 mils also. You should have them ground up towards the top.
Oh, that's swole.
Slow down, Shaky. I'm gonna go pee real quick. See that? Top one too? There's one up top above it that's a green plug. I mean, it'd be a green bolt.
I had one here and here.
Okay. So there ain't no wires?
There's no more.
Alright, that doesn't go easy. It's still connected.
Clips. And, oh.
At the E-brake cable. Alright. cut on the shifter. Oh, I forgot something on my side. You know, I can't get it unplugged. Let's see. There's a computer on this side that I forgot about. Which I really don't got to unplug it because heater box is right there, but I want to get this out the way. We all undone on that side? See, that's why most time I just pull the column out, you know. But when you slide the whole chunk out, while Mark gets you off the stand, we'll be alright, bud. Alright, get the dash pulled out. I'm gonna show you a few points real quick. Alright. Oh man, it hit my head. Right there's the heater core. You know, you got a few screws here. You know, those screws right there. All those screws got to come out. You know, got them up there. You might have one or two like way down in there. I mean, way down in there. Don't got to put them back. Ain't no big deal. But right there's the heater core. And as you can tell, this one was leaking. You know, I mean, it was spitting everywhere. But on this side, if I can get to it, heck with it. Let me put the carpet back up. These are the plugs. You got all the plugs there. You got a few bolts. This truck had that box there. This is the nursery switch I was telling you about. See that red button? When these get old and you start slamming the passenger door, that button will pop. It'll come up. That's why I said if it starts up when you spray, check your relay, check your fuse. If all that stuff's good, come in and check that button. Push that button down. You know, and if it starts up, you can even bypass the button too. You know, you plug and joint together. The brace right here, you know, had a screw here, screw here, screw here, and then a screw right there. So all this is what you got to do to get it out. Now let me show you the other part. Be nice if the Grand Marquis dash will go in this. All right, now those screws I just showed you. You got one right here. The minute you drop that column, sitting right there. And over here, that's where the airbag was. Got one there, one down in there, and one right there. Oh man, dropped the phone. So, there's Brother Chad, Brother Mark. It's always good if you got two people to hand the main hand or the dash out. Well, I don't even know what time it is. It probably took us about
A good hour.
an hour and a half. We were shooting the crap, you know. I mean, it's not a hard job. Something you can do. Oh yeah, let me show you one more thing. These are those pain in the ass plugs here that goes into the firewall. Once you finally rip that cover off, those little tabs there. That's how you get these plugs out. Those little tabs. You push them in. You pull them. Keep tension. What you do is the hard side is the one that you get to first with a small skinny screwdriver, and you keep tension on it. So once it moves, and then by the time you pop the other side, it's going to come right out. And that's all these plugs look like here. You know, the ones that are down there with the 10 mil bolts I was telling you about. So that's about it. I don't know what else to say, but next video we're gonna show you how to remove the dash in the crown in the Grand Marquis in '05. You gotta go do the same process, basically, a little more detail because it's a car. Basically, we're taking all the wire harness and electronics from that Grand Marquis is gonna go inside this truck. But we'll show you how to get to the heater core on that one too. Brother Chad, G.C.B. Have a good night.